Hey there, folks. Yesterday was certainly an interesting CSS Battle daily target. Let's do today's CSS Battle daily target. And we've got some rings. Rings? I don't know. I'm going to go blank template and just start making things. So to start with, we put the dark color in the background. And then it's all circles, right? Rather than do the circles first, because those are going to be the most complicated, let's see what the linear gradient looks like. At 90 degrees, and it's going to be repeat on the x-axis, and it's going to be, we're going to start at 0, and the width is going to be, we'll just start it at 0. Yeah, and then we're going to have a couple colors. We'll do white, and we just need 3 colors. So white, transparent, white, and transparent, and then white. Okay, we need a height, so it's got to be 100% wide, 40 pixels, and something like that. Is that the stripe? No, it's a little less tall. How about 38? 35? 36? 36 looks right. Okay, so let's put some extents on this. So 40 pixels. All right, what did we make? Oh, let's get rid of this paragraph tag. I don't know that we need it. You know, you just never know. All right, so let's make this wider. 100. Perfect. And rather than do transparent white, we'll just do transparent, and then, what is that, 300 pixels? 0. Okay, so that's our first part. Is this goofy? Yes. The answer is yes, it is. Okay, so let's do some circles. We're just going to continue. I'm going to attempt to do this layer by layer. How about a radial gradient? Circle. I'll just do 1 cube. White. And if that's 36 pixels tall, then it's probably 18 pixels as a radius, and then transparent. Okay. And then let's stay 50%, and then give it a width, 100 pixels. 50 pixels. So that's how we get that guy. $60, $70, $80, $90, $100. Okay, so we get that now. And then it's 3 circles. Oh, so these are going to repeat in some interesting ways, yeah? So we're going to say var, so this is the blue circle, light blue, teal, I'll call it teal at 50%. And then the same thing again at, well, what's the center? The center will be, well, it's not the center. It'll be like here. So 50 pixels at 50 pixels, and then the center at minus 50 pixels. No, that's not right. It'll be like 150, and then minus 150, I think. And so now let's make that gradient. Oh, let's clobber the margins. We don't need the margins. T is a radial gradient. 1Q. This color, 40 pixels, transparent, 0, and then semicolon. Well, kind of. It does seem to be the correct size, but those positions are no good. How about 100? No. How about 105? Is that right? 110? How's that? Is that right? All right, so we gotta look. 12. Whoa, no, 110. 101. 101. 102. 101. 99? 98? 99. 100. Oh, it's just 100? Color me impressed. So then we're going to need this linear gradient again, huh? Similar kind of linear gradient. If I do the same one, and it's above those two. No, it's got to be below those two, of course. All right, so what do we what have we got going on? Oh, it's a lot of pieces, right? So in terms of the layers, so imagine this is, for those of you who have used Photoshop, each one of these is a Photoshop layer. Okay, so the white layer, this white layer, so that means this line. All right, what have we got so far? Let's do that. And does that mean we don't even want this one yet? Maybe we don't. So simplify, simplify, simplify. And the complexity of this one is, not great. Okay, linear gradient, white, 36 pixels, transparent, and then we just move that down, 0, and 6, 4, 3, 2. Oh, and then it's just one more. Radial gradient. And this one is going to be white, 3 pixels. Oh, and I guess I need a 1Q in there to set the size. And then this blue, 0, 50 pixels. And then the dark color. And that kind of gets it. Yeah, I think that gets it. And I don't need this backup color. And I don't need, sorry about the scrolling there. Submit. This is a bad solution. I don't care. So let's minify, need to replace. Minify, need to replace. Done. Submit. How else can we do this? Oh, submission didn't go well. Backend did not respond properly. Some kind of what we call AJAX error in the backend. I think that the API is JSON, so the X doesn't really count. It's still a good. That's a fine score. That's fine. All right. Can we do this simpler? Almost certainly we can do this simpler. So I'm going to do a linear gradient on the body. Linear gradient on the body. Linear gradient on the body, which is white. What did we say? 36 pixels. I can't remember if that's even it. Bad on me. 0, 1, 20 pixels. 20, 30. Again, there it is. Okay, so we start with a white behind. All right, so let's put some margin. Let's do a radial gradient. Make some circles. There's 3 circles, right? Like that's what it is. So border radius, and strictly speaking, these are borders. Border radius 50%. Ha ha ha, look at that interesting color. Border, is it possible that's 18 pixels solid like that? And then with the margins, 0 auto. And I guess we probably want to do aspect ratio 1 to force it to be a circle. And then we see what that looks like. All right, so let's set these margins a little different. Let's say 100. Sure. And then 80, 70, 65, 64, 64. The inner of this is white. So this is 20. No. Yes. No. Margin. So the margin is wrong. How about 98? 99. 100. Yeah, 100 is correct. Okay, so change the height. 52. 60. There it is. So that's kind of interesting. So what's missing? Well, we can do a clip path is one approach. We can do another linear gradient and not do this border business. Yeah, probably that's what we don't want to do. We need a so for each one of these we need a linear gradient or a conic gradient and a radial gradient. Yes. So I want to make 2 more. Plunk, plunk. So B. And then another B, actually. Yeah. So B is going to be, okay, so height, width, 60. Okay, so what I want is a radial gradient instead of this border. So strictly speaking, I don't care about the border radius. No, I don't. I want a, no, I do. Do I? Do I care about the border radius? I'm going to leave the border radius, but I might not need it. Okay, so the background is a radial gradient. The good thing about that is I don't need any kind of specifier to make it a circle. I need white in the middle, and then the color there like that. And if I could remember, is it 120? 100? Okay. Var R or 40 pixels? 0. How about 30 pixels? Okay. And then I need a minus 40. Minus 100. Minus 200. And then I need a border. Not border left, margin left. What am I thinking? Margin. Where's my brain? There it is. 150. There we go. Is it 40? 42. Okay, and then we need a specifier for B plus B. Margin left is minus 42. No, it's 142. No, 242. There it is. And now I got my circles, silly as that is. And then B, this radius is smaller. Dash dash R is 18 pixels. Yeah? Is that right? The answer is yes, it is. So now I need to set, what do I need to do? Right now I've got that radial gradient, which is creating these shapes, and then I need to add white to it. So, like I often do, I'm going to reach for the conic gradient. Actually, no, that's silly. I don't need a conic gradient. I need the same linear gradient that I've got here, I think. Right? I've got dash dash G is this guy. Plunk. So I will set that equal to var G, and then I can use this and do var G. Great. And then I can put var G on this. There it is. Oh, and I guess I can't really use that, can I? Oh, no, I can. If I make this transparent and then add this here. Maybe. Oh, I'm missing a hash. That's what I'm missing. There we go. Okay. So, silly as that is, I think that's going to work. So I want the var G, and then I want a var we'll just call it B for all kinds of background stuff. And I just do var B auto. Or actually, what do I want there? Yeah, just 0 will do it. So now I want to set the value of B. So B for the first one, which is the first one, we're going to say the background position needs to be at 0 and then down 20 pixels. And then it's 50% wide, and then it's 36 pixels tall, and then it repeats on the x-axis. Maybe it's 20% wide. Actually, I don't need a height, do I? No. 30, 32, great. 20% wide, and we want to repeat it on the y-axis instead. There we go. 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Let's just use pixels. Why not use pixels? There we go. 50 pixels. Okay, so there, that's that guy. Now I ruined the middle one. That's a bummer. So this has got to be what, 50%? No, it doesn't. It needs to be 0.32 pixels. Yeah, and then this. So probably, yeah, that's fine. All right, so this guy, I guess I can do it just a scale -1, and that does it. Is this a goofier solution? I think it is an even goofier solution. I was thinking clip paths, right? You can like create the circle, create the line, and then cut out the parts. But I think a clip path that's discontiguous would be the top and bottom of this guy. It's just no good. So this is a weird solution. Do I need the border radius? Yes. No. Oh, I need another color here. Five. Let's submit that. Is that better? Not really better. I don't need the aspect ratio because I've already gotten height and width. Yeah. Are there commonalities to set here? So I think this I can, because these are in common, I can move this here. Move that to here. Plonk. B or auto. No, that is not working. That is not. Oh, because I need to clobber this. Nope. Oh, that worked. I've not had a CSS custom property have a slash as its starting, which is the demarcator between background position and background size. So that's kind of neat. That's neat on its own. That's worth the price of admission for this one. Let's submit again. Yeah, this is complicated code. We have margins and heights and shared variables, and let's minify and unit replace and get the heck out of here because I've done enough damage here to my own brain and to yours. If you've watched this far, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's not really better, but it's pretty fun though, right? I mean, to me, it's fun. Maybe it's not fun to you. That's okay. Right, left. So I could do, what else could we do? Probably we could, this margin left, we could set in a different way. Yes. Right now the margins on the P are 100 auto minus 200. So we could do what? Var M, comma, 200 PX. And then I can do dash dash M, 42, 42 PX. Oh, that's fun. That's R dash dash M minus 2 PX. What did I do wrong? I'm not sure. That is not. Oh, because that's not the left. It's auto. Okay, so that's the end value. So I needed, so to make this work, I need 100 auto that, and then I need another auto here. Or not. Oh, those margins are messed up. Those margins, so I don't actually want auto, do I? I was counting on auto, and that's no good. I want, so it's 100 down. The end number is a minus O, so it's not, it's the auto that I'm missing. So this needs to be here, moved, and then this needs to be here. No, none of that's working. So I've outsmarted myself. Sorry about that. I'm going to leave it. It's just fine. It's working. Thanks for watching. I'm really done now. Thanks. Appreciate you watching. But you don't have to like and subscribe. That's just fine. I do this for me. It's a lot of fun. I like doing the daily targets and making web pages. And given the difficulty of the world, I I hope that you have a great day, and be good to yourself, be good to each other, and see you later. Bye.